All right, here we go. We finna get into it. Let's go. What's going on, y'all? I'm setting up the live right now. We finna go live. We live on the backup channel today. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Double tap the screen, shut the live out. What we doing today, chat? What we doing today, chat? Double tap the screen, shut the live out. Just a lonely YouTuber, what it do? BBK, what it do, man? Double tap the screen, shut the live out, man. Call your auntie, uncle, and your cousin, tell them plug live, and he running his mouth, man. We got Gilbert Arenas in serious trouble, man. They say he linked to a criminal, Israeli criminal organization. I want to know what the hell is going on. Now, we know Gilbert been in trouble a lot through his career, through his life, man. He brought the 9 means off into the locker room, telling everybody is get down to later. Y'all remember when he was challenging, who was that? Was that Nick Young? Was that Nick Young? You said, nah, I can't. I ain't doing none of that extra shit y'all want me to do. Who was that? Nick Young? He said he wanted to, had that shootout, that shooting contest with for 100 racks, man. We know Gilbert been gambling, but now they talking about he was running an Israeli gambling ring. They trying to make it seem like he was the damn ringleader. They talking about the people that's in there on his indictment is linked to Israeli crime. Like what? Gilbert Arenas, international crime ring like Gilbert. The feds let you off. You walked off in that thing with them guns like T.I. and they gave you a slap on the wrist. Now you got a damn craps table with your name on. I'm looking at pictures of Gilbert on the damn craps table with his name on it, man. What? A crap table with his name on it, bruh. A crap table with his name on it, bruh. Double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. I'm finna get into the article, chat. Hold on. Matter of fact, we gotta go to intro mode first. I almost forgot intro mode. What it do? I'm a master with the head. Don't let these social fool you. These niggas broke. I know that they ain't bought it. Ain't got no car but talking shit. Okay, then little walkie talkie. I told that bitch to come home. I ain't got time for no this healing. Parked the rest. She called me daddy. And I'm screaming out no dick. I'ma make sure that she come. I'ma fuck her good with my tongue. I know the night's still young. So baby, let's get it in. I know just how she like it tonight. She spicy. She added a friend. They ain't identical, but they fuck her like so in the bed. I call them twin. I call them twin. What you tryna do? Go back for back, check a swoop for swoop. Either way it go, I'm on. Either way it go, I'm gone. Brody them just got like 100 on and they tryna get them gone. What you college at wet? What's the name? And he put it in his song. Brody them got the purest powder, it's pink. You know this shit is strong. No diddy. I'm the type of nigga that turn my bitch up in each city. Brody cut out, we sellin' brain, we hit the greedy. I'm feeling like a baby, I'm tryna get that milk about them titties. It's no question who young and the latest. If you want your bitch, then when she talking, hear her. If I want the bitch, I'm going Pittsburgh. Still her. I keep some on the side, I don't have trust in just the main bitch. Suck me up while I'm driving like damn, I die by this lane switch. Shit, different type of freak, so we ain't never got a tussle. Throw it back like Miss London, and some of your life be hustle. Yeah, man, double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. We are live on the backup channel right there, Debate Nation. If you want to see what I see on the screen, Head to the backup channel, Debate Nation. We trying to get some subscribers. Matter of fact, double tap the screen on your way in. I know y'all watching on your phone. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Hey, man, let's get the 10 likes right quick, and let's get the 10 likes on the backup channel, man. We got Gilbert Arenas, man. Gilbert Arenas is in trouble, chat. I'm not going to lie. Gilbert Arenas is in damn trouble. It said right here. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been indicted on federal charges stemming from an illegal high-stakes gambling ring that operated out of a Los Angeles mansion he owned, U.S. authorities announced on Tuesday. Arenas, 43, who starred for the Washington Wizards, was known as Agent Zero during his playing career, was arrested alongside 5 other defendants, including a man federal officials describe as a suspected high-level member of an Israeli organized crime group. Now, Gilbert Arenas, what the hell is you doing with a member of an Israeli crime group? Gilbert Arenas, I'm gonna have to ask Gilbert Arenas to get this shit together. What's going on, Gil? What's going on, Gil? I'm asking y'all, chat. Press 1 in the chat if you see Gilbert Arenas just hanging out with some high-level members of Israeli organized crime groups. Like, why is this the damn topic of the world right now? Israel, Hamas, and now we got Gilbert hanging out with Israeli organized crime groups and high-level members. Let's double tap the screen. Let's get the 40, 50 likes right quick. Why is that? That's what I want to know. All right, back into the article. Y'all double tap the screen. Let's get the 10 likes right quick. Back into the article. It says the indictment unsealed in Los Angeles accuses the 6 men of running an illicit gambling operation from September 2021 to July 2022 in the wealthy suburb of Encino. According to prosecutors, Arenas rented out the mansion for poker games and instructed an associate to the stage venue and instructed an associate to stage the venue, recruit hosts, and collect rent on his behalf. Those games, authorities said, were not ordinary poker nights. The gatherings featured pot limit Omaha and other formats with players charged a rake, either a cut of each pot or a flat fee per hand. Prosecutors alleged the events were staffed with chefs, armed guards, valets, and young women who served drinks, provided massages, and offered companionship in exchange for tips. The women were reportedly required to pay a tax on their earnings to the organizers. This is bad, chat. This is bad, chat. This is going to be really bad because y'all see how they're highlighting in the article, young women. Appreciate that $10 super sticker, CC. Y'all give CC some flames on the $10 super sticker. Appreciate that, CC. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the $10 super sticker. But listen, chat, it says young women who served drinks, provided massages. Y'all know how this massage shit go. Isn't that what they got Epstein on? Isn't that what they saying's going on with the girl that got picked up from Mar-a-Lago and Epstein took her, right? The girl, Virginia, that unalived herself. Wasn't it all about massages and spas and shit? Now we got Gilbert Arenas with some Israeli high-level members of crime groups and young girls. Oh, shit, chat. And young girls. Are they trying to say that Gilbert Arenas was facilitating this shit? Now, when they say young girls, they not saying underage, but they're saying young. And they're saying that they were required to pay a tax on their earnings. Damn near like pimping. That's why this shit is organized. This is a conspiracy. All of this shit is wrapping into the conspiracy. I want y'all to realize they're charging him with conspiracy, I believe. Young girls. Drinks, massages, companionship, even selling that ass. Listen, I can't sugarcoat it if I wanted to. This is not plug after dark yet. Y'all double tap the screen. Let's get the 20 likes. But I can't sugarcoat this shit if I wanted to. They was selling ass in there. They was selling ass, man. I know you're on your way home from work listening to me or whatever. I'm sorry, chat. They was selling ass. That's what they was doing, man. Listen, I didn't say it. The indictment said it. It said the events were staffed with chefs, armed guards, valets, young women who served drinks, provided massages, and offered companionship in exchange for tips. These women were reportedly required to pay a tax on their earnings. They saying that they were doing companionship in exchange for tips, and they having to pay a tax. It's not looking good, Gilbert. And it's looking like they got you as the only black person on this case. Gilbert, you might be the only nigga in here, man. They saying it was your mansion that you was renting. They was just around. Now they talking about international crime war. It's bad. Gilbert. Gilbert, they finna throw you under the bus, Gilbert. Press 1 if y'all think they gonna throw Gilbert under the bus. Press 2 if y'all think the Israeli organized crime members is gonna stand on business. Nah, plug, that ain't how they do it, man. They street. They gonna keep it street. The Israelis gonna keep it street with Gilbert, man. He ain't got nothing to worry about. 1, if his ass cooked. 2, if they gonna keep it gangster. I wanna know how y'all feeling. 1, if they gonna keep it, 1, if he's cooked. 2, if they gonna keep it gangster. Y'all want me to open the phone lines up? I'll open the phone lines up. Right quick. All right, the phone line's open. Marvin, drop the phone number, 512-843-133. Marvin already on it. He ain't bullshitting. The phone number pit. Y'all can call in. Anybody want to talk to me? The phone number pit, the call line's open. I'm finna read this through again. It says, he was arrested alongside 5 other defendants. So he got 5 co-defendants. So it's Gilbert Arenas and 5 other people. It's 6. It's 6 people. I'm finna name the people. Evgeny Tversky, Alan Austria, Yarin Cohen, Ivan Krakan, and Yevgeny Gershman. So you got Yevgeny Gershman, Treviska, Austria, Cohen, Kraken. Don't none of them sound like they black like Gilbert. Gilbert, they finna throw your ass under the bus. Hold on. Let me blow my nose, chat. Dang, chat. I had to blow my nose. My bad, chat. Y'all double tap the screen, shut the live out. Let's get the 20 likes right quick. You saying they about to take all his money? I don't think so. I don't think it's a Rico Stein unless they come out with some. This is why I think they finna come after his money. This is why. It's not a Rico. It's a conspiracy to, hold on, let me see. It might be. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Gilbert, they might take his damn money, Stein, now that you say that. It is a conspiracy. A conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business and operate illegal gambling businesses. So that's the charge. They face conspiracy to operate illegal gambling businesses. So I don't know if they're going to be able to take the money or not. I don't know. But what I am going to say is the civil suits. Because the way they wrote this out, it says, young women who served drinks, provided massages, and offered companionship in exchange for tips. The women were reportedly required to pay a tax on their earnings. Hold on, chat. So now that they required to pay a tax on their earnings, that leaves room for what? They could be bitter. They could feel like they didn't get enough money. Now they seeing how big the criminal organization really was. Now they might come with the civil suits. Guess what? They not gonna civilly sue Greshkin. They not gonna civilly sue Austria. They not gonna civilly sue Cohen. They finna civilly sue Gilbert Arenas' ass, cause he the one with the bag that's verifiable. He the one with the bag that's verifiable, chat. It's crazy, man. Double tap the screen, shut the live out for me, man. This shit is crazy. Back to the article. It's crazy, chat. Let's get to 20 likes right quick. Let's get to 20 likes right quick. I know it's early in the day. I normally go live at night, but I had to bring y'all this right here, right now. Let's get to 20 likes right quick. Double tap the screen, shut the live out. We are 22 subs away from the next sub goal. We 22 subs away from the next sub goal. All right, here you go. It says, yeah, you can get a quick update on the issue. Right now, Gilbert Arenas just got indicted for running. The charges that he's charged with is this. These are the two charges. These are the two charges. Conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business and operating an illegal gambling business. Arenas is also charged with making false statements to federal investigators. So they saying he was conspiring to run a gambling ring, running a gambling ring, and he lied to the feds. It says, authorities say Gershom played a central role in managing the gambling operation, overseeing logistics and staff. Kraken is accused of working as a chip runner, tracking players, wins and losses, and paying employees. Gershman faces additional charges related to an alleged sham marriage designed to secure U.S. residency. So now they're trying to say Gershman even came over here on a fake marriage. They trying to say that this, oh my, Gilbert, you really involved in it. I don't think, press 1 if y'all think Gilbert knew how deep this shit went. Press 2 if you do not think Gilbert knew how deep this shit went. No Diddy, no Epstein, no Drewski. Press 1 if y'all think that Gilbert actually knew these were high-level Israeli organized crime members who came over here on fake marriages and fake visas. I don't think he knew how deep this shit went. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. I'm not trying to play on Gilbert's intelligence. I'm not trying to play on Gilbert's intelligence, but I'm going to say I don't think Gilbert knew that this was an international gambling ring. I don't think Gilbert knew he was probably the only black person involved in this international Israeli gambling ring. It's looking to me like Gilbert might have been the scapegoat. He was the money man. Like, I ain't going to say the money man, but he was the one who... You got to think these are high-level Israeli crime members. They don't know. I'm not going to say who they know, but it's not like they can be like, hey, we're hosting a gambling night. Come gamble with us. We're a high-level ranking Israeli crime members. No, they use Gilbert as the front man. Like, oh, we finna go to Gilbert Mansion, shoot some dice, play some poker. It's a $50,000 to get in, $100,000 to get in. That's what I think was going on. But he's fucked, though. He's fucked. It says prosecutors say he conspired with Valentina Kojo. I don't know, man. We're going to say Kojo. He conspired with Valentina Kojo of Woodland Hills to submit fraudulent immigration documents, lied about his criminal background and gambling activity. Both face charges of marriage fraud, conspiracy, and false statements on immigration forms. Kojo was also arrested Tuesday. All 8 defendants were scheduled to make their initial court appearances on Tuesday afternoon in downtown Los Angeles. If convicted, the defendants face up to 5 years in federal prison for each count. The case is being prosecuted by the U.S. Attorney's Office, Transnational Organized Crime Section, with support from Homeland Security Investigations, the LAPD, and the IRS Criminal Investigation Division. Arenas, who last played in the NBA in 2012, has remained a public figure through podcasting and commentary, also playing up his controversial persona. The indictment comes just at months after the release of Untold Shooting Guards, a Netflix documentary that spends considerable time recapping his tumultuous career. The film focused on the infamous 2009 locker room incident involving Arenas and Washington Wizards teammate who brought guns into the team's facility following a gambling dispute over a card game. Oh my God, Gilbert, this your MO, Gilbert. This your MO, Gilbert. That's your MO, Gilbert. The call line's open if anybody want to call in. The call lines are open. That shit is crazy. The call lines are now open. Wow. Shit crazy, Chad.
Now in one breaking news, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas arrested and facing federal charges, accusing him of running an illegal gambling ring out of his San Fernando Valley home. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Arenas is expected to make his first appearance in a federal courtroom this afternoon.
KTLA 5 Jennifer McGraw live now outside that courtroom in downtown LA with more on this breaking story. Jennifer.
Yeah, Glenn and Lou, this is big news, especially.
Right now we not debating. That's just my backup channel, but we are talking about Gilbert Arenas being arrested in connection with Israeli criminal organizations. So today's top question is, do you think Gilbert Arenas actually knew who he was in bed with, or do you think Gilbert Arenas was playing with fire and he didn't know about it? Do y'all think Gilbert Arenas actually knew that these people he were dealing with were international criminals? Yes or no?
Fans who adore him. Take a look. This happened back allegedly in 2021 to 2022 that he was allegedly working this illegal poker game. He and 5 others have been indicted, alleging that the suspects operated an illegal gambling business. Now, this illegal gambling business went and spanned over for about a year. Gilbert Arenas, known as Agent Zero, well known for his career with the Wizards and current podcast, he and 5 others have been indicted for allegedly that the suspects operated the illegal gambling business in which high-stakes poker games were played at an Encino mansion Arenas owned. He is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. During this time, investigators say Arenas rented out an Encino mansion he owned for the purposes of hosting that high-stakes poker. At Arenas' direction, Arthur Katz, 51 of West Hollywood, staged the mansion to host the games and collected rent from the collection. Arthur Katz, 50.
The man got a poker table that say Arenas Poker Club. How is he finna beat this? It says Arenas Poker Club on the table.
West Hollywood staged the mansion to host the games and collected rent from the co-conspirators on Arenas' behalf. Here's a look at all the defendants listed on the indictment. It is alleged that the defendants' Pot Limbo Omaha poker games, among other illegal games, were played at the Encino mansion, collected a rake fee for the house charged from each pot, either as a percentage or as a fixed amount per hand, and invited players.
We talking about Gilbert Arenas being indicted for high stakes illegal poker, conspiracy, hold on, here go the charges right here. Conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business and operating an illegal gambling business. Arenas is also charged with making false statements to investigators. Gilbert Arenas is cooked, man. They're saying that he was hosting gambling, high stakes poker games at his house. They say he was the one facilitating it basically for high level Israeli organized crime group. They saying Gilbert Arenas was the front man for this high level member of an Israeli organized crime group gambling ring. They said that they were gambling. They would take cuts. They was getting house fees or a flat fee per hand. They said there were a lot of young girls there serving drinks, giving massages, pay to play, you know what I mean? So I'm saying that this right here, and they had to pay. Even the women that was in there giving the massages, doing the favors and all of that, they had to pay the house too. So what I'm going to say is Gilbert Arenas is cooked because it was the mansion. It was in his name. He was renting it out or whatever. Gilbert Arenas is going to be liable for all of these civil cases. I do believe a lot of civil cases is going to come from this, chat. I'm just going to keep it real. It's probably going to be a lot of civil cases to come from this. Gilbert Arenas might have just fucked up. As far as the prison time, he might not do that much time. I don't know if he's going to do that much time, but his ass finna get sued. His ass is definitely finna get sued. Wow, this shit is crazy. Double tap the screen, shut a live out. Cypher, what it do, Cypher? You said if a man don't train martial arts, I consider them GAY. Boy, then, because I know I could dominate them in any which way I like in prison. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I believe that there's some niggas in prison, bro, that ain't never trained MMA in their life, and they'll probably knock you out and spit in your butt straight up. Better get you a blade. It's crazy. Look, he always betting.
Y'all know what time it is. I don't even know why we looking around. Shooters shoot. Shooters shoot. Shooters shoot. I was the last champion. What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
All right, JW, we'll see you on the next one, JW. We'll holler at you. Right now, I'm looking for some clips. You said, what is that flag? That's a tablecloth. That's not a flag. That's a tablecloth.
I'm trying to defend my crown. I want to be a back-to-back champ.
We was talking about that earlier.
I don't know what you was talking about.
Ain't it raining?
It ain't raining. No, it's sunny.
They sitting here talking about gambling right now. All Gilbert clips is gambling.
My back
This
hurt.
one,
Huh?
this Hooper.
It ain't raining, so your hair good. My back hurt. Your back out of me? Heavy as the head that works.
Look, now they outside shooting, gambling. All Gilbert do is gamble, y'all. So he got court tonight, man. Let's listen to what they saying right here. Let's listen to this dude. Shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy.
Man, so the craziest breaking news. Gilbert Arenas gets arrested.
Yeah, they ain't got no more news out yet on Gilbert Arenas getting arrested, so we just finna kick it right now. It ain't no more news. We'll come back live later tonight. We gonna talk about Trump say he gonna pardon. Well, they said in the White House talking about Trump pardoning Diddy. That's what we gonna talk about tonight. They got the reports coming back out that Trump talking about pardoning Diddy, so we're gonna talk about that tonight. We'll probably revisit this tonight too. I really wanted to come live, just give y'all this quick update. I did drop a video about it on the channel as well. Nobody really came over to the backup channel. Couple people did, full name or big niche, but y'all go to the backup, be sure to subscribe. Nah, he didn't pardon Diddy yet, but the reports are coming out from the White House that he's seriously considering pardoning Diddy before sentencing. No, that's not a flag, that's a tablecloth, and don't tell me what to do. I'm not coming in your house telling you what to do, Swedish house boss. Tell me what the fuck to do. How about you go wash your ass? You telling me to take down this tablecloth, you go wash your ass. How about that? Since we make it. Appreciate that, one love. Please subscribe to the backup. Yeah, since he coming here making demands. Shit. Nah, I ain't heard nothing about Boosie. You say it's chemicals in the water making the frogs LGBTQ. It's crazy. Oh, man. Right. Yeah, my flag over there. That's a tablecloth. I do got my flag over there on the wall. You said the hoodie kind of clean. Yeah, these are my hoodies. I got some drops coming. It's on the plug sack hoodies, we got the plug sack Zod bags right here. Y'all see I put one right there to customize my chair. I gave out some Zod bags last night. I got to go through my email and see who I need to send them out to. I don't gangbang. I don't gangbang, Jalen. But yeah, I got some Zod bags. But yeah, I'm going to have these hoodies, man. I'm going to drop some in the Discord, some shirts and shit, man. I just got to get it together. I done had this. This the hoodie that all the OGs on the channel, like if you've been on the channel for a while, when I first started the channel, I was doing story time. So this the same hoodie from the story time that got the fucking hole in it. Remember when I did the story time, like, is that a fucking hole in my hoodie? And I didn't edit it out. This the same one. You said you never got a thanks? A thanks for what? Thank you. A thanks for what? You said I gotta separate from Trump. Why do I have to separate from Trump? Like, I'm not married to Trump. I'm a centrist, bro. I don't know if you thought I was like conservative or something. I'm a centrist, bro. Yeah, my hoodie is holy. I'm a centrist, you know what I'm saying? Like, just straight up. Trump's not the best, he's not the worst, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the people that are saying Trump is the worst is kind of, you know, a little, they go on a little extra, but the people married to Trump feel like he's the best thing since, you know, the second coming of Christ. Yeah, they tripping too, so. Centrist Democrat. I mean, I'm more of a centrist, like with conservative views. Honestly, I have more conservative views. But yeah, I call myself the voice of the politically homeless. Like, I feel like we can't lie. You know, we have rolled back 50 years of DEI. Like, we were 50 years back of civil rights. This stripping DEI rolled back 50 years of civil rights. So we can't deny that. We can't. I mean, we can say, oh, no, it didn't. No, I mean, even the right admits it, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, even the right admits it. We rolled back, doing away with DEI, rolled back 50 years of civil rights. Then with the left, like, I can't get with, I can't get with the schools letting the kids do whatever, identify as whatever, whether it's a furry, do all of that shit, and then not let the parents know. I can't get with that. You know what I'm saying? The left is kind of right there with that. I can't get with that because their basis is that most child abuse happens in the home, so that's a reason for you, the school or the counselor or whatever, not to, you know, relay the message to the parents. And I'm fundamentally against that. You know what I'm saying? You said, hey man, can you please tell me what's the purpose of this world and why we are here in this miserable world? For an experience, to be creators. To be creators, you know. It's a really good video on YouTube where a guy kind of breaks it down, like how God created man in his image. And God is a creator. So in essence, we're put here to be creators, you know. It's all an experience, you know. That's why I try not to get too down on myself or too high. Like, that's one thing that I learned in school is like I try to stay balanced between my highs and lows. A lot of people say that I'm nonchalant about a lot of things, like, oh, I can't even tell that you're happy or you're celebrating. And it's kind of like I learned early on to stay, you know, don't get too high on the highs, don't get too low on the lows, you know, stay balanced, try to stay humble because it's all an experience, you know, it's all an experience. Everybody feels the certain type of way they feel. Everybody views the world in the way they view it because of their experiences that led them to that point. So we're here for an experience. Like, when you say this miserable world, like, you got to realize, I don't know if you believe in the Bible or anything like that, but Jesus had a hard life. If y'all don't know, I mean, if Jesus came to the world and went through all the shit he went through, why do you think it would be peaches and cream for us? I'm just gonna be real. Jesus was born in the hood. Nobody really, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to be doing doing anything. You gotta think he got double crossed by his homies. They put him on the cross. Like, Jesus had a rough life, man. And I don't know why we think we not supposed to have one. Honestly. So I look at it like I'm alive and free. I got a chance. I got a chance. As long as I'm alive, as long as I'm free, I got a chance. Nah. You guys want to know the meaning and living a right life, to read Proverbs in the Bible. The meaningful life of Bible instructions for leaving this earth. Yeah, Proverbs are good. Appreciate that. You said keep in mind not every storm comes from God also. Correct? Correct. I'm just saying, no, like just basic analysis. It's like, man, if Jesus came to the world, man, and he went through it like that, hey, man, it is a cold, cruel world, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not a cold, cruel world, but it's always worse. You know what I'm saying? Somebody always got a worse situation out there. So we got to count our blessings, you know. If you right here in this stream with me, you doing better than probably 50% of the world. Then you got to think you alive and you're free. We talking about mass incarcerations going on. We talking about all these health crises going on. We talking about you right here on this stream with me. You are alive and you're free. You got a chance, you know. Got a chance. That's all we can ask for sometimes is a chance. That's all we can ask for sometimes is a chance. Now, what you do with that chance is on you. What you do with that opportunity is on you. I pray every day for God to make sure that I don't mismanage the opportunities that I pray for. Because one thing that my mentor always told me is that your time is coming. Your time coming. You either going to be exposed or revealed. It's all about how you prepare. Your time coming. Everybody gets a moment. Everybody gets a moment. What's up, young S.A.? Your moment might not look like somebody else's moment, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to be able to have discernment. We got to be able to understand, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. We got to be able to look at things as visionaries, look at things outside of the box. Your blessing might not come packaged the way your brother or your sister or your friend's blessing came packaged. Your blessing might just be packaged for you. That's why you got to have that discernment. You got to not mismanage those opportunities that you pray for. You got to be prepared. You got to be ready. Stay ready so you don't get ready, whether that's at your job, whether that's in school, whether that's in life, whether that's on the internet. Like, stay ready, because your time is going to come. Just the way the world works, you're going to get your moment. You just got to be ready for it. Yeah, we do, Lucy, for sure. That's what I do, Chad. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, the smartest person, anything, but I prepare. Like, that's one thing that I do. Like, if you in my Discord or you follow me on other platforms where I really just kick game, hang out like this, like, one thing I do is I prepare. Like, I'm always preparing to the point that, like, when I lay down at night, my mind wanders. You know, like, I have to, like, shut it off sometimes. Like, just chill. Because I find myself being so much of a visionary. I understand that right now I'm laying down a foundation. It's a foundation. And I need this foundation to be as wide as I can make it so we can build it up as high as we can, you know? Like, I do business consulting by day, marketing, you know, helping people figure out organized action plans for whatever they got going. I do work for about 4 or 5 different platforms online. I am a single father. I do have a part-time job. It's just a lot, man, but it's all for a purpose, you know? When I first came onto this channel right here, I made a goal, like, look, I'm gonna do this for a year straight, like, no matter what. Ups, downs, like, the people that's been here rocking, y'all know, like, we went through a lot over this last year, you know what I'm saying? Like, from getting denied, from being monetized off the jump, boom. Make the thresholds to get monetized, they deny me, boom. So now I gotta wait for the appeal to even apply to get monetized, then I get a strike. Now I gotta wait another 3, then I get another strike. Now I'm on my 2 strikes. My channel about to be gone and shit. We rolled it out. 2-week bans, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did it for over a year, and now we here. And that's what one thing that I feel like helped me grow in life. Not looking at what I can accomplish in the short term, like 30 days, 60 days, but extending that time frame. Like, what can I do in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? Because if it's a necessity, I feel like if you have to rush to get somewhere, to get whatever you have off the ground, maybe you need to reevaluate it. You know what I'm saying? It's about consistency. Like, if you can't commit to this for 10 years, maybe you need to look at something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, when I started this channel, I committed to this channel for 10 years. Most people don't commit to anything for 10 years in their life other than school and work, maybe religion. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't commit to anything in their lives outside of school and work, maybe religion. So I made a commitment to this channel and just, you know, growing as a brand on the internet for 10 years. Like, we 1 year down. We're like a year and 3 months down. We got eight more years to go before we even pick our heads up and smell the flowers. You know what I'm saying? See where we're at. Straight up. Straight up. See, Wizard, it's all perspective versus perception. Yeah, you're right. Because everybody is living day to day. You got bills to pay, kids to feed, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, I'm from Texas.
What's going on, Ty from Texas?
Nothing much. What about you?
Man, we just sitting here. I'm just kicking game right now. We were talking about Gilbert Arenas. He just got indicted for ties to an Israeli crime organization for illegal gambling operation. But right now we just hanging out. Yeah, I'm back. Caller. I'm back, caller. Oh, the caller hung up. What did the caller say? What's up, Pisces? We just hanging out right now. Look, my son came here talking about he bumped his knee. Now he in here yelling like he a damn race car. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, you said a caller didn't say nothing. He just said, what's up? It's all good. I'm finna go I do need y'all to subscribe to that Debate Nation channel, man. We trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Man. What time is it, chat? 4:20? 4:20 on the dot. But yeah, we're gonna have some more topics tonight. We'll probably be live at like 10 o'clock. 10:30 tonight. We're gonna crank up. Y'all know how we do. 10:30 we gonna crank up. I am trying to get this backup channel off the ground though. It was my first channel. I think I had that channel since like 2014 when I was doing vlogs, but when I started this channel, I knew I wanted a fresh channel. I didn't want to try to bring that old channel back. You know what I'm saying? They've been sitting there.
Hello, my name is...
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
What's going on, caller? But yeah, the channel was old as hell, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just now bringing it back, you know, I'm bringing it back. We went live over there like 2 or 3 times so far. But we need to get that damn channel together because in case they try to knock us off this one, you know what I mean? Try to get that one to 1K right quick. But chat, I'm finna get off of here, man. We finna hang out later on. I'm finna do some reaction videos. I have dropped 2 videos today on the main channel. I'm probably finna drop 2 videos on the backup channel. And I'm gonna get on Twitch. If y'all follow me on Twitch, y'all can hang out with me. It's Plugsation Twitch. Just type in Plugsation on Twitch. I'm finna go live over there and do some reactions for the YouTube. But if y'all wanna hang out with me, I'll be on Twitch. I'll see y'all later on. Good evening.